my name is Jose. I'm 22, out here in Niles, Illinois. I've been lifting for maybe 8 months, only really been taking it seriously for about 5. Before that though, I used to be in high school sports, which got me into fitness. I did football, wrestling, gymnastics. Just before that, I always been like fat. Always been kind of like it's always been brought to my attention by my peers. You know, like I know I'm fat. You don't really need to tell me.
Do you feel like you got picked on for being fat?
It'd always be something where whenever I'd say something, I could always bring up my weight, I would, you know, to like kind of shut me up. They would always be like, bring up my weight.
Dismissively, like, oh, you're fat, so.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. That when I first started going to wrestling, and they gave me a singlet to wear for wrestling, and I put it on at home, and I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't look good in it. You know,
was that the first time that you thought to yourself, I want to get in better shape?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was definitely one of the things that sort of really got into it, because when I wear it in my room, I remember thinking to myself, like, man, like, you gotta wear this in front of people, you know? And like, you really don't look good in it. Yeah, definitely that's one of the things that I vividly remember, where I'm just like, bro, like, you need to do something about that, because people are gonna see you in this, and if you want to continue wrestling, because it was fun.
I noticed you're wearing a training to be the next Hokage.
Also, one of the things coming out of high school, when I stopped lifting weights, I started watching a lot of anime. And Naruto was the first thing I remember watching. I really started getting into it. I ended up watching all like 300 episodes of like the first part, and like all like 600 episodes of the second part of it. Yeah. And Naruto like really came up from nothing. He you know, but like he became the strongest around and type thing. And it's like I don't know, something cool to think about when you're trying to like apply it to your own life. You know, like you could be really bad at something, but you know, as long as you make an effort to become better, then it's nothing to be like ashamed about. Definitely hypes you up how they like fight, how they make everything like super cinematic, obviously, and they'll just make it look super intense.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say like I drew like inspiration from it or anything like that, but it definitely had the idea in my head where like, yo, like you need to get better, you know, you need to like start really moving forward to where you want to be with like continuous work every day. Continuous work every day.
Alright, bro, here's what we're doing today.
Pull weight?
Yes, sir.
We're doing some stiff-legged deadlifts, bent over back rows, dumbbell curls, dumbbell calf raises. Alright, sounds good. Let's go!
Hey Ritchel, you've been doing stiff-legged deadlifts. This is what, second time now?
Second time my whole life.
So what do you think about them so far?
It's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
My legs are really shaking. Just not super shaking, because you know I'm so strong. But 190 and stiff-legged deadlifts. Feeling pretty good. How much you weigh now?
Right now I'm weighing like 190 back at regular weight. I went up to like almost 220. Like a little bit after high school, I kind of went off and like, you know, let myself go a little bit.
I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you.
This guy weighs 200, all of a sudden he thinks he's a titan.
It's because of Eric, bro.
If you get to 210 and you're under 15,
Yeah.
I'll give you $20. End of the year.
Eric, talking to you, buddy. You lost your 20 bucks before you even shook my hand. I told you that yesterday.
Jose, is your first time doing stiff-legged deadlifts?
Yeah, definitely. I think maybe I've done them a little bit in high school, but they're definitely feeling completely new to me right now.
What do you usually do for legs?
I do a lot of squatting, bike press.
Do you prefer to work out lower body or upper body?
Oh man, I definitely like working out my upper body. Chest would probably be my favorite, but I definitely need to get into legs a lot more. My legs definitely falling behind for the rest of my body.
What do you think, Ritchel? Lower body or upper body?
Lower body.
Yeah,
Lower
sure
body.
thing. All day.
These T-shaped bodies. You look like SpongeBob, you know?
Yeah.
But I got a question for you actually, Jose. Leg question. You still got your middle splits?
Nah, man, I lost all my flexibility. To
Did
be
you?
honest, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Can you still do it, Ritchel?
No, that's why I asked. I want to try it though.
Can you show the camera what you're talking about?
Well, he's got the middle splits. I got the side splits.
Okay, well, whatever you can do. I don't got no splits. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good on
Yeah,
camera.
you got a little bit of space there, but
Just a little bit.
yeah. My nose was gone.
Show me.
Doing this kind of stuff is beneficial for weightlifting, or it's just something else different?
This right here?
Yeah,
It's cool.
it's just cool.
This is about it.
Dude, you're not even.
That's pretty good, man. Better than me.
Show him up.
Came to weightlift, but
Yeah.
stay for the splits. Oh man, he's got you faded easy, man. I'm not so impressed no more, Ritchel.
I don't know, man. There's a lot more leg muscle there, so.
I remember you telling me though, back in high school, you told me about that guy that inspired you. You used to watch TV in the middle splits because of this guy. You know
Oh yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Back when I was little, my dad used to always put me on his movies. They were always watching action movies all the time, and you know, obviously Jean-Claude Van Damme was like famous, like splits between like chairs, between like vehicles, you know, like all that stuff. And I used to copy as a little kid, and I used to do a lot of that. And when I started getting to like martial arts, taekwondo stuff, I used to be the most flexible. I used to just sit in the splits, just like put my chest to the ground, like it's all easy, you know, type stuff, because I was just super used to it.
What do you see as the future of bodybuilding?
I feel like bodybuilding, as we know it right now, is not gonna be like moving anywhere. People are always gonna look to see these like huge mass monsters on stage. They're not using that body other than to show it off. Like they're not using that body to be like better at something else. They're really just gaining mass for the sake of gaining mass. That's what I kind of think about like bodybuilding nowadays. It's not about like looking your best, it's kind of about looking the biggest. I definitely like how men's physiques looks a lot better than bodybuilding, you know, but I definitely look up to the physique more. Right now, the aesthetically, I definitely want to get to, I don't know if you guys know Jade Arwish. Have you guys ever seen him? He's pretty built, but I definitely like how like aesthetically pleasing he looks. Like very ripped, very like that whole Tarzan vibe, you know, like the long curly hair and stuff. Like I grew up my hair too, not because of that. But, I definitely have long hair. I want to go for that whole vibe, the whole like Tarzan, like ripped long hair type thing, you know.
When's the last time you got a haircut?
Like 3 years ago, something like that, 3.5 years ago.
I feel like SpongeBob every time I have these 2.5 pounds.
Ritchel, what's your favorite bicep exercise?
Pull-ups.
Why is pull-ups?
Pull-ups? It's more functional. Dude, I used to stay away from just regular bicep curls just because I felt like if all you do is bicep curls, that's all your biceps are good for. Once you can do pull-ups, once you can do, I don't know, like, what are some other bodyweight bicep stuff? I don't know. Ritchel, Rich Fitness 80, unannounced. With
Jose.
Yo, I have no idea how excited I was to see Jose today. We've had a lot of experiences together. Mainly gymnastics. This is one of the first guys I ever met when I moved out here to Niles. How has fitness been for you since high school? What's changed?
So I've been going kind of like up and down. There's definitely a point in my life where I'm kind of crashing down after high school. I gained a bunch of weight. I went up to almost like 220 or something like that. But you know, I'm starting to come back. Definitely more motivated than ever. I feel like I'm back in high school in terms of motivation, you know?
Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? We were both stagnant. Cause this right here, the growth that I've had is just because of the summer. From August, dude, I was
Skinny. Dude, didn't you get mad? I called you skinny.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not skinny. I was like, oh, alright.
If you could go back to high school, what would you change?
I definitely would try to stay on that whole fitness track just coming out of it. I feel like if I continue to grow after high school, I'd definitely be like, you know, bigger than you. Because I was back then, and then you start really growing some weight, you know.
Why does everyone always want to be bigger than me?
Man, because you're the guy we looked up to, you know. Eric definitely said it in the past video.
Cause you're like so swole. I looked up to you. I'm like, oh man, Ritchel's here.
I definitely think it too. Back in high school, I saw Ritchel working out real hard. You know, he's the one putting always 110% effort. and I definitely looked up to that.
Appreciate
So-
that.
But I had to talk to myself from the past. Say, stay on track, trust the process.
So basically, encouragement.
Yeah, definitely. That's just something I definitely really needed after high school. You know, back in high school, we had coaches, we had friends, we had everyone like around us. We all came to the same weight room, and it's definitely always a mood. It was something that I never really had to hype myself up or anything like that. I'd come in and I knew I was about to do some work. But, you know, coming out of high school, you don't have none of that. You don't have coaches to, you know, tell you what to do. And it's all on yourself. And something I really needed coming out of high school was motivation.
That was a great conversation. You need to be great again sometime. And it's a wrap, baby.